Hi students, welcome back to my channel, Divyas Maths. If you're watching this video for the first time, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, Divyas Maths. Today, we will be discussing exercise 5.1, question number 1 from the chapter Arithmetic Progressions. If you have not watched my previous videos on Introduction to Arithmetic Progressions, I will put that link in the description box below, or I will link it in the I button. So let's get started. So let us see the first question. So he has given us few situations, few scenarios. We need to find if it make an arithmetic progression. Okay. So the first question is the taxi fare after each kilometer when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. So see here, the taxi is charging us rupees 15 for the first kilometer and the taxi is charging us rupees 8 for each additional kilometers we travel. Okay. For example, if you want to travel for 4 kilometers. So for the first kilometer, he will be charging us rupees 15 and after first kilometer, for every kilometer, he will be charging us rupees 8. Okay. So let us solve the question. So taxi fare for the first kilometer for 1 kilometer will be rupees 15. Okay. And what is the taxi fare for the second kilometer? For second kilometer, he will be charging us 15 plus this is the rupees 8 for additional kilometer. Okay, rupees 8 for additional kilometer. And then what is the taxi fare for 3 kilometers? See, for 2 kilometers, it is 15 plus 8. And for the extra 1 kilometer, he will be charging us rupees 8. Okay, for the additional kilometer. And what is the taxi fare for the 4 kilometers? So, for third kilometer, it is 15 plus 8 plus 8. And for the additional 1 kilometer, it is plus 8. Okay, clear? Now see here, this is 15, right? And this will be 15 plus 8 is 23. Here you will get 23. 23 plus 8 is 31. Here you will get 31. 31 plus 8 is 39. Okay. So what are the fares? That is 15, 23, 31 and 39. Okay. Now what is the question? We need to see whether it is forming an arithmetic progression. How do we see if this is an arithmetic progression? If the common difference is same, constant, we can say it is an arithmetic progression. Okay. So let us take if this is A1, A2, A3 and A4. Okay. So what is the common difference between A2 and A1? It is 8. Right? 23 minus 15 is 8. And what is the common difference between A3 and A2? That is A3 minus A2, which is also 8. 31 minus 23 is 8. And what is the common difference between A4 and A3? It is A4 minus A3, which is also 8. Right? 39 minus 31. So we can see that common difference is 8. Right? Which is same. So we can say that list of numbers form an AP with the first number, that is A is equals to 15. This is the first number. And what is the common difference? D is equals to 8 here. Okay, clear? So let us see the next question. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. So see here, if we have a cylinder, so do we know the amount of air which is present in the cylinder? No, we do not know it, right? So let us take amount of air present in the cylinder is X. Okay. So when we put a vacuum pump to the cylinder, it removes 1/4 of the air from the cylinder. Okay, so 1/4 of air is removed. The cylinder as x air, right? When the 1/4 of air is removed from the cylinder, that will be 1/4 of x. Okay, if 1/4 of x air is removed from the cylinder, then what is the amount of air present in the cylinder? That is, what is the air which is present in the cylinder? That is x minus, we have removed 1/4 of air from the cylinder, right? When you take an LCM, this will be 4x minus x. Okay, this is 3x by 4. Clear? Now, amount of air present in the cylinder is 3/4 of x. Okay, so again 1/4 of air is removed by the vacuum pump from the cylinder, right? So that will be, so what is the air present in the cylinder, which is 3/4 of x? We are removing 1/4 of air from the cylinder, right? That is 3x by 4. So you will get LCM 16 here into 4. So 12x minus 3x. So this will be 9x by 16. Okay. Now see here. So the amount of air present in the cylinder in the beginning was x. Then next, when you remove 1/4 of air from the cylinder, it is 3x by 4. And then when you remove 1/4 x from the cylinder, again you will get 9x by 16. Right? So the series of numbers were x and then 3/4 of x and then 9/16 of x. So by seeing this list of numbers, can you say it is an AP? So how do we say is this an AP? So if the common difference are constant, we can say it is an AP, right? So how do you calculate the common difference? This is A1, A2 and A3. Okay. So the common difference for A1 and A2 is A2 minus A1. That is, what is A2? It is 3x by 4 minus x. Okay. So you will get 4 and this is 3x minus 4x is minus x. So the common difference for A1 and A2 is minus x by 4. And what is the common difference for A3 and A2? That is A3 minus A2. So you will get 9x by 16 minus 3x by 4. Okay. So the LCM is 16. So which is 9x minus, this is 3/4 12. So 9x minus 12x is minus 3x. Okay. So here the common difference is minus 3x by 16. So we can see that common differences are not same. So therefore we can say it is not an AP. Clear? So let us see the next question. The cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when it costs rupees 150 for the first meter and rises by rupees 50 for the each subsequent meter. So when we are digging a well, the cost for the first meter of digging the well is rupees 150 and for the every meter it costs rupees 50. Okay. So let us solve this question. So the cost of digging the well after 1 meter will be rupees 150. Okay. So the cost for 1 meter will be 150 rupees. And what is the cost for 2 meters? What is the cost for 2 meters? It will be 150 plus this is the additional rupees 50. Okay. And what will be the cost for 3 meters? So this is the cost for the 2 meters, which is 150 plus 50, and for the additional 1 meter it is rupees 50. Okay. So in the same way, cost for the 4 meters of digging, which is, this is the cost of 3 meters, which is 150 plus 50 plus 50, and the cost for the additional 1 meter is 50. Clear? So this is 150 and this will be 200. This will be 250 and this is 300. Okay. Now see here, this is the list of numbers, right? 150, 200, 250 and 300. So by seeing this list of number, can we say it is an AP? Now see here, how do we say it is an AP? The common difference should be same, right? Let us take this one A1, A2, A3 and A4. So what is the common difference between A2 and A1? That is A2 minus A1, which is 50. Right? And what is the common difference between A3 and A2? It is A3 minus A2, which is also 50. And what is the common difference between A4 and A3, which is also 50. Right? So the common difference, that is A2 minus A1, it is 50. And the common difference A3 minus A2, which is 250 minus 200, which is 50. And the common difference between A4 and A3, which is A4 minus A3, that is 300 minus 250, it is also 50. Okay, so we can say that the common difference are same, right? So therefore this is an AP. Okay, it is an AP. So let us see the next question. The amount of money in the account every year when the 10,000 is deposited at a compound interest of 8% every annum. Okay. So see here, when we are depositing 10,000 rupees in the account, we are getting a compound interest of 8% every year. Clear? If we take an example, so we have deposited 1,000 rupees in the bank in our account. So every year we will be getting a compound interest of 8%. Okay. So 1,000 plus 8% of interest. So which becomes 1,000 plus. So compound interest of 8% will be 8 by 100 into for the amount which we have deposited. Okay. So this will be 80 rupees. So that is 1,000 plus 80, which is 1,080 rupees. Now this is the amount which we have in the account. So for the next year we will be getting 8% interest for this amount, which is 1,080. Okay. So this will be 1,080 plus 8 by 100 into this is 1,080. Clear? This is how we calculate. Now let us solve this question. So we have 10,000 rupees deposited in the bank, right? So after first year, what is the amount of interest we get? That is, we get 8% interest for the amount 10,000 which is deposited in the bank, right? So which becomes 10,000 plus this 8% interest we are getting for the amount which is deposited in the bank, that is 10,000, right? So which is 800. So you are getting 10,800. So you are getting 10,800 after first year. Okay. Then after second year, so the new amount which you have in the bank is 10,800. For this 10,800, you will again get an 8% interest. So which becomes 10,800 plus 8 by 100 into, we are getting this 8% interest for the amount which is in the bank, that is 10,800. Okay. So this is 10,800 plus this will be 68, 8, 64, 8 ones are 8. Clear? Now when you add them, you will get 4, 6, 16, 11. So 11,664 is the new amount which is in the bank. Okay. Now see the series. First we have 10,000. Next we have 10,800. Then next we have 11,664. So first we have 10,000, 10,800, then 11,664. Okay, so is this forming an AP? So how do we say this is an AP? If the common differences are same, we will say it is an AP. Right? Now let us see the common difference for A1 and A2, which is A2 minus A1. That is 10,800 minus 10,000 is 800. So the common difference for A3 and A2, that is A3 minus A2. So 11,664 minus 10,800 is 468, right? So you will get 864. We can see that common differences are not same. So we can say it is not an AP. Clear? So please do practice these questions and let me know if you are facing any difficulty in practicing them. See you in my next class. Take care. Bye.